Sixth day, deep dream. Unable to take it, I leap out of bed. I start to breathe heavily. I press my hand over my mouth and resist the urge to throw up. What was that? A dream. It was a dream. But what was that? Why did I have such a terrible dream of killing people and drinking their blood? Because you're a vampire. I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. I try and catch my breath. The thirst in my throat. The feeling of biting flesh. The pleasure of burning through my brain as I killed. These things, why do they seem so real? I can't even remember perfectly the feel and sound of the heart as it was ripped out. I continue to gasp hungrily for air. I don't know if it was really pleasure. It was just excitement condensed like a bullet, fired straight into my head. My breath stops as I remember. Then, perhaps the impact could be something called pleasure. Why did that kind of dream? I look down at my hands. Of course, they're pure white, without a trace of red blood on them. I'm sleeping on the bed, and fresh morning sunlight shines in through the window. That time. That first meeting with the vampire Yumizuka in the back alley. Is it still in my mind? Maybe that's why I had such a ghastly dream. Ow! My neck hurts where Yumizuka bit it. Those who are bitten by a vampire become vampires as well. Unexpectedly, that common phrase pops into my head. Can't be. I'm overthinking this. Excusing herself, Hisui enters the room. The same figure, the same voice as always. Good morning, Shiki-sama. Hisui speaks politely. Since I arrived here, Hisui has brought a calm tranquility with her every morning. As I think this, the tumult of my bad dreams simply fades away from my head. Shiki-sama? Is there something wrong? No. I was just enraptured for a moment. Why would you tell her that? Morning, Hisui. This morning's just like always, huh? That's also a pretty strange thing to say. Yes. I'm sorry it is no better than usual. I don't mean like that. I just feel, since you are the same as always, today is as peaceful a morning as always. Alright. With vigor, I throw myself out of bed. I'll change and go to the sitting room. You can go now. Very well. Please excuse me. I don't know, Shiki's acting a little bit strange. Hisui leaves and shuts the door calmly. Right, stupid thoughts aside, I should go to school. Taking charge of my thoughts, I breathe deeply. It's 10 before 7. Like yesterday, there's no hurry today, so oh, fuck. We already have a choice. Might as well save. See, what should we do? Calm down a little, then head to the sitting room. I'm fine, so I'll head to the sitting room. I should get a little more rest. Well, obviously we shouldn't get more rest. I think we don't want to have dreams like that again. Or nightmares. See, I'm fine, so I'll head to the sitting room. I think we want to go with the first option. I think that's the safest bet. I'm gonna calm down, then go to the sitting room, because Shiki seems a little bit out of it right now. So let's go with the first option. That's right. Having just had a bad dream, my chest's still a little jumpy. I can't have breakfast right away. I'll go to the sitting room in about 10 minutes. Sounds like a good idea, actually. I feel good about that choice. I really hope that doesn't get us a dead end. I don't know how that would get us a dead end, though. I don't know. You never know with these games. Good morning, Shiki-san. Breakfast is already made. Seeing my face, Kohaku-san immediately greets me with a smile. Yeah, morning. Sorry as always. I return to the greeting and glance over at the sofa. Of course, guess who's there? And there's Akiha, looking like she has something to complain about. Well, she always has something to complain about. That's the soon. Morning, Akiha. You're up early again. Good morning. You're up late again, Nissan. It looks like you're completely recovered, Akiha. I'm glad. She really does seem much better, mind and body. You were worried? It seems like you didn't come to check on me even once. Hold on, Akiha. I did want to come watch over you. Don't you remember ordering me not to come near you? That was depending on the situation. I was having only a temporary fit, so you should not have listened to what I said. Akiha's words are unreasonable. She seems to be in a bad mood this morning, so maybe she wants to yell at me for whatever reason. Shiki-sama, if you don't eat breakfast soon, you'll be late for school. Crap, come to think of it, I was already running late. Oh no, this was a bad choice. We made Shiki late. We can't do that. When I finish breakfast and return to the sitting room, Akiha is still drinking tea gracefully. Waiting for me. Is that the right explanation, I wonder? Akiha, will you be taking a car to school by any chance? Now wait a minute. To take a car to your school would be in poor taste. Even I can understand that. I guess it was that after all. Well then, shall we go? At times we might have to run a bit, but it can't be helped. It's because you're late, you useless bastard. Nissan? I'm saying let's go to school together. I'll show you the best route to take. Well, if you don't want to go with me, I don't really mind. If you say so, I don't mind, but then it's settled. Come on, you're ready, right? We'll be late if we don't hurry. I take Akiha's hand from the sofa and pull her up. Hisui, we won't need to be seen off. I'll be back in the afternoon today too, so take care. And so, we come out of the mansion, and descend the slope at a run, and race on to school. Matching my speed to Akiha's, even though it takes longer, we still make it in just under 15 minutes. Right, we're here. You should just about make it to homeroom, Akiha. Yes, we're going to make it in plenty of time since we ran all the way. For some reason Akiha seems to be angry. For some reason. What's wrong, Akiha? Such an angry face. Maybe you should have come by car after all. Oh, please. Not at all. I'm angry for a much simpler reason. Breathing heavily, shoulders heaving, Akiha glares at me. Then, did I run a little too fast? Yes. Not a complete answer, but that is one of the reasons. Well, perhaps it's that? Two of us running together to school, being seen and pointed at? True. Although I was really embarrassed, I don't really care about that. I don't get it then. Why is Akiha so angry? She's not angry because she's tired, and we made it to school on time. Never mind, I'm making an issue out of it on my own. Thinking about it, you have no reason to get up early, really. Really, I don't know what I was hoping for. I don't know, I guess in making that choice we kind of disappointed her, I don't know, fuck, I feel kind of bad now. With a sigh, Akiha hangs her head. I don't really get it, but I guess Akiha's saying she wanted to go to school more leisurely. But I'm surprised. I'm a fast runner, but I wasn't able to keep up with you, Nissan. Even though you don't do any clubs, you're quite fast, aren't you? Well, vigorous activity isn't good for my body, so I can't do clubs, but I still move around. Actually, I'm pretty athletic. Yes, I heard from Hisui, but I wasn't expecting this. But I still would like to refuse going to school at such a pace every morning. Passing the main gate, we come to the entrance. Here, I part from Akiha. She goes to the 4th floor, and I go to my classroom on the 3rd. Well then, Nissan, I shall go to the first-year classrooms. I shall see you after school. What are you talking about? There's lunch break before that. I'll be waiting for you in the courtyard, so come quickly. Yes. I'll be waiting. Giving a cute little bow, she runs inside. Then, as if remembering something, Akiha stops and turns. Nissan, this morning's race was enjoyable. Though I wouldn't want to do it every day, perhaps it's not bad once in a while. Also, that is grammatically incorrect use of every day. There should be a space there. Her breath bouncing, Akiha disappears inside. But then again, I'm not expecting a perfect translation, so it's fine. I got the gist of what they were saying. Well, I guess she does have a cute side. And then that's just me being a grammar Nazi. I shouldn't be doing that. How nice. The two of you get along well, don't you? CL Senpai? Please don't sneak up on me like that. Yes, I'll be more careful from now on. Smiling sweetly, Senpai gazes at me happily. What is it, Senpai? If you want to say something, say it. No, I don't think I need to say anything. You look really happy, Tono-kun. What? If you go into the classroom with a face like that, Inoue-kun will surely tease you. Well, Tono-kun, I'll see you at lunch again. Oh no, she's joining us for lunch. This could be bad. Senpai walks indoors, laughing to herself. I pinch my cheek. Did I look that happy? Well, I guess I did. Since just seeing Akiha made me feel really happy inside. Incest Wincest. 4th period ends. Lunch break comes and the school fills with noise. Right. Akiha should be waiting in the courtyard. Since it's Akiha, I think she probably got Kohaku-san to make her lunch, but I should go buy something just in case. Don't get her cafeteria food, that's the worst. And there. Yo, Tono! You're late! Indeed, you're rather late, Nissan. I already complained about us being late already, don't complain about it again. Tired of you complaining about us being late. Get here when we want to. For some reason, it seems that Arihiko has come to the courtyard ahead of me, and was keeping Akiha company. He's trying to steal your sister, Tono. Stop him. Don't let him do it. I was wondering where you've been all morning, Arihiko. I guess you've been here. So he was just here the whole morning waiting. He didn't even come here at lunch. He just waited here the whole time. I think he's pretty dedicated to try to get into Akiha's pants. I don't know. Oh! I know if I waited here after 4th period, it would be worth it. Arihiko boasts, puffing out his chest. If he's that happy, I guess I can't complain. I sorta could. That's sorta creepy, Arihiko. Why are you you're so dedicated to get with our sister? So, Akiha, what'll we do for lunch today? Did you have Kohaku-san make you a boxed lunch? A boxed lunch? Never mind. I shouldn't have asked such a common thing. From the bread I bought, I offer her the best sandwich and a strawberry milk. Ugh. Here, today's lunch. It's better than yesterday, so eat it in comfort. Alright. Akiha admittedly accepts the sandwich and strawberry milk. I wonder uneasily whether Akiha will ever get used to having lunch at our school. This is commoners food. Ah, nice, nice. Hey, Tono, nothing for me? Buy your own lunch, you asshole. Well, yeah. For some reason there is. For some reason. I love how I phrase that. I hand a sausage roll and a suitable drink. Sausage roll? Hey, what is this? Balsam pear drink? This stuff isn't even fit for animals to drink. Can't be helped. The rest were all gone already. Well, there were some cactus mixers. Ew. But that's not what you would call a drink. Nuh. I guess you still had a bit of compassion, Tono. I have loads for anyone but you. That makes us even for yesterday. Though he clicks his tongue in irritation, Arihiko puts the straw into the drink pack happily. I got a napkin for you too, Akiha. What the Why did she make some, terrified expression, holy shit, how could you? Well, not really terrified, but more offended or something. Why would you get me a napkin, Nissan? I'm better than using napkins. What a shock. Why is Akiha making such a face? That's what I was wondering. What is it, Akiha? Is there a bug on you? It's nothing at all. I just thought Nissan and Inoi-san seem to be really close. Akiha-chan, you're giving us too much credit. Tono and I are best friends and bitter enemies, so just call us pals. Arihiko laughs happily, and Akiha looks at me as if wanting to say something. She's either pouting or angry or sometimes dere, being sort of happy, but I guess she's the equivalent. She's the essential tsundere then. And then, uh-oh, this is not good. Ah, you were all here then. Boxed lunch in hand, Senpai appears. It's CL Senpai. Today is a jackpot, right, Tono? Sorry, Arihiko. I can't be as easily pleased as that. That's because Akiha has a really scary expression right now. I will kill you if you interfere with me and my brother's relationship. May I join you all for lunch? Arihiko nods eagerly. I don't mind either, but no. For some reason, Akiha refuses directly. The air in the courtyard is cold. It's not going to be warm in October, but it's still quite cold. Arihiko, who until now only knew the ladylike Akiha, gasps silently. Well, as an older brother, it would be bad if I didn't respond to what Akiha just said. What are you talking about, Akiha? That was rude, even for a joke. Nissan, I am not joking. I meant what I said. What are you saying? You've only just met Senpai. You have no reason to dislike her, so why? I don't like what I don't like. And she and I are entirely incompatible. You feel the same, don't you? You know there's no way we can get along, don't you, Senpai? No, not at all. Certainly, we seem to be incompatible types, but I think I can somehow restrain myself. Ugh. Arihiko and I pull ourselves back. Amazing. Akiha's spoiling for a fight is amazing, but Senpai's smiling face turning it aside is also amazing. So you're suggesting we merely counterbalance each other then? To sum it up, yes. My business is not with you, Akiha-san, but with Tono-kun and Inoue-kun. Sparks crackle between the two of them. It's like a face-off between a dragon and a tiger, as they used to say. At last, with the allegedly incompatible CL-senpai and Akiha, lunch began. But I never knew Tono-kun had a sister almost his age. I always thought Tono-kun was an only child. Huh? Didn't I mention that I had a younger sister before? Yes, I heard about a little sister living alone in the Tono mansion. What? She already knew about Akiha? I did not know that Nissan's friends were like you either. When did you join the school, CL-senpai?
Akiha-chan, Senpai's been here for 3 years. It's a shame that she graduates this year.
Really? She doesn't seem accustomed to this school uniform yet, so I thought that she might have transferred from another school like me. Ah, yes, I really wanted to wear a uniform like Akiha-san's. Akiha-san, is that the uniform of your last school? Yes. Since the uniform here isn't to my liking, I wear the uniform from my old school.
Akiha says an outrageous thing casually.
I see. I had assumed the uniform simply hadn't been made yet, but it seems she never intended to wear our school's uniform at all. Ah, well, I think this one suits your level of activity well. What do you think, Tono-kun?
Huh? About what?
About Akiha-san's uniform. Which one would suit her better? Which one suits her better, huh?
Is this really gonna be a choice? Oh, fuck it is. God damn it.
I would have to say Akiha's current uniform suits her better, our school's uniform would suit her better. I'm pretty sure what to say here is obvious, but I'm gonna save anyway, just to be safe. Yeah, let's just go over that one. Akiha's current uniform suits her better, or our school's uniform would suit her better. I guess I'm just gonna say the first one, like, her uniform suits her better. I'm pretty sure that would make her happy, so let's go with the first option. I wonder. I think Akiha looks good the way she is now. Since she has such beautiful hair, I don't think bright colors would suit her.
That's rare, Tono, praising a woman's appearance like this. First time, isn't it?
Shut up. That's just what I think. I'm saying the sailor suit suits her, so I don't want her in a blazer.
Arihiko grins at me.
Damn it, Arihiko got to me. Glancing over, Akiha seems to be silently looking the other way.
I see. No wonder Tono has no eye for women. Because after looking at Akiha-chan every day, the girls at our school must hardly kapra!
What the fuck? Ah, I'm sorry, Inoue-kun. My hand slipped. CL-senpai laughs gently as she drives her elbow into Arihiko's side at a sharp angle. Man, I have to live through this stressful situation for almost 10 more minutes. That was pretty funny. I would, if they ever animate this route, if that ever even happens, which I doubt, I would love to see that. Just fucking CL beating the shit out of Arihiko for that. School ends. Let's go meet Akiha at the first year classrooms. But just as I leave the classroom, I run into her. Ah, Nissan, are you going somewhere? No, I was just on my way to get you. What about you? Are you on your way anywhere? No. I just thought I might go home with you, Nissan, so I came here. I see. It's lucky we didn't miss each other. Well then, let's go. Kohaku-san and Hisue are waiting. You're right. Let's go home, Nissan. Oh, that's right. There's a question I've been wanting to ask you, Akiha. A question for me? Yeah. Why did you have that dislike for Senpai? Did you know her already by chance? No, I met her the first time yesterday. My dislike for her is simply psychological, so you don't need to worry about it. Psychological? What do you mean? I mean, I can't control how I feel. It's the same as how you felt about father, so please don't worry about it. Hold on, Akiha. I just disliked the old man. I didn't hate him. I don't hate her either. I suppose I exaggerated things today. I reflect on it, so please look leniently upon the affair at lunchtime. Right. I guess that's okay then. Well, I guess it might not be a problem. CL-senpai often comes by at lunch, so if relations between Akiha and her are bad, it'd be a problem. At this rate, with Akiha saying things like this, me and Arihiko might not end up on pins and needles on the sidelines. I toss my bag on the desk and sit down on the bed. Well, what should I do? It seems Akiha has lessons, and as soon as we got back, she went somewhere by car. That's right, Hisui and Kohaku-san were busily walking about too. Oh god. Fuck. Okay, so I'll be completely honest, I looked at a guide for this because there is no way I would know which one we should go for. I was going to say Hisui because she's our maid, so I think, you know, naturally since she's our maid, we should help her. But according to what I read, it actually said we should help Kohaku-san, so let's go with that one. Alright. I'm always in her debt, so I'll go help Kohaku-san. I also remember that, this is I think I know what's going to happen here, too, so I think I probably would have ended up saying Kohaku-san. Huh? I don't see her anywhere in the courtyard. I glance around. For just an instant, I see the color of her kimono in the forest. Is that where the detached building is? After a little internal debate, I follow after Kohaku-san. Kohaku-san continues and enters inside. I would be pretty stupid if I came all the way here only to go back, so I force myself to go inside. Shiki-san, why did you come here? Well, I was thinking maybe I should give you a hand. Am I in the way? Shiki-san, I'm happy that you feel that way, but I didn't come here to work. I only came here to check the electricity according to Akiha-sama's orders. Huh? Electricity? Is this place still being used? Yes, this is the only room with electricity. This building is still maintained at a level for people to live in. The bath is still able to be used, and there are futons ready. Really? But this place hasn't been used for a while, right? Why is it maintained like that? Let's see, maybe Akiha-sama is just fond of this place. A long time ago, this is where Makihisa-sama's adopted child used to live. Huh? Makihisa, my old man, adopted a child a long time ago? Wait a sec, Kohaku-san. My old man adopted a child? Oh, you don't remember? About 10 years ago, he brought a child here. His parents both died in an accident, so he adopted the child. That happened? Yes, but 2 years later, the child passed away. It was a trivial accident, but a lot of the servants began to say that the Tono family was cursed. Wait a minute. Something about her words seems scary. Just hearing them, my vision starts to warp. It's like the whole room is made entirely of dissolving sugar. Kohaku-san. A child adopted 10 years ago. 2 years later, the child died. In other words, 8 years ago, that's when I had my accident and was sent to the hospital. Oh, well, Shiki, you're already connected the dots, I see. Accident. What kind of accident was it? An accident that seriously wounded me. An accident that the adopted child was killed in? A hot summer day. I can't remember. All I know is that at that time, my arm seemed to be soaked in blood. Kohaku-san, you said cursed. No, it isn't anything important. It's just that a lot of the members of the Tono family have died young, such as in accidents or suicides, or illness, a curse that does not allow them a natural death. Well, that was the rumor anyway. Suicide? What? Yes. Whatever the case, the members of the Tono family, mostly male, carried some mental illness and committed suicide when they became adults. These are just stubborn rumors, but it is said some of them were murderers before the war. Mental illness? Murderers? Such as seeing dreams of killing people every night? Such as feeling a sense of longing as I see dreams of killing people every night? Kohaku-san, that... Oh, I'm very sorry. Those are just dark rumors about the Tono family. No, that's fine. It's okay. Could you tell me in more detail, Kohaku-san? I do not mind, but I do not necessarily know all the details. Just that, well, Makihisa-sama did have that kind of air about him. My old man? My old man did? Blurring, my vision whirls around. Yes, I took care of Makihisa-sama's condition 2 years before he passed away. While you were living with the Arma family, Makihisa-sama would become depressed and I would have to prepare his medicine to calm him. Medicine to calm him? Was my old man that bad, Kohaku-san? Yes. It would not be uncommon for him to walk into the garden at night and kill the pet dogs and cats, or to hurt his own body. What is this? That's pretty much crazy. As crazy as I am in my dreams. No, that is backwards. Am I crazy just like my old man? Shiki-san? I hear Kawaku-san's voice. I don't know when it happened, but I'm on my knees on the tatami floor. Shiki-san, you look terrible. If you are feeling poorly, you should rest in your room. Kawaku-san says this as she grabs my shoulder. With her help, I can stand. Yeah, I'm fine, so I am somehow able to focus again. But I'm still dizzy. In the red and white swirl of my vision, white. Kohaku-san's terribly warm-looking neck. How captivating. If my body can move properly, I would seize Kohaku's body and... The black vision for my anemia all of a sudden turns deep red. Kohaku's white neck. Last night's crimson dream. The nighttime killings. Painful pleasure, as if my heart would rip itself out. Unable to bear it, I pull away from Kohaku-san. Shiki-san? No, I'm fine, so leave me alone. That won't do. If you collapse here, Akiha-sama will get very angry. In the first place, you look like you are in a lot of pain. Kohaku-san says this and draws closer. This isn't good. It's scary. If she comes within the reach of my hands, I'm afraid I don't know what I'll do. I'm fine. Just leave me alone, Kohaku-san. I can't. Shiki-san, please calm down. Please stop. It's dangerous if you come near me. I told you not to come near me. Why? Why won't this woman listen to me? Why? Why are you getting in my way? Why are you like this? Not doing what I want you to? Shut up! You don't you understand? I'm telling you to get away, Kohaku. Kya! Thud. A thick sound. Kohaku-san slams into the wall, her face distorting in pain. Her expression causes my sanity to return. The dizziness fades quickly. After just a moment, all dizziness disappears, leaving only a feeling of guilt. Sorry. What was I? It is okay. Please do not worry about it. I only provoked you when you were in a bad mood. She gives her usual smile. You are no longer pale and seem to have recovered. Shall we continue our conversation? No, that's enough for today. Sorry, Kohaku-san. There's something wrong with me. Oh? You are a man, so I don't think it is unnatural to be a little rough. In fact, I think you are usually too calm, Shiki-san. She says that, smiling. Seeing that smile makes my chest hurt. Kohaku-san trusts me. But what was I about to do to her just earlier? Just like you say, Kohaku-san, I'll go back to my room. I really am sorry about earlier. I say this and run away. I leave the detached building behind, being crushed by self-loathing. After dinner, I return to my room. I collapse on my bed and remember Kohaku-san's face. I don't understand why I felt that way and why I did that. Back then, looking at Kohaku-san's neck, I was lusting. Just like in last night's dream, I wanted to bite into her neck. But I can't even think about that right now. Last night's dream, and myself a while ago. I feel like there's something inside me that isn't me. I touched my neck. Those who are bitten by a vampire become vampires in turn, they say. That's stupid. I'm walking around in the daytime after all. Yes, it's impossible. It was just dizziness and my fading consciousness contributing to the imagination. What happened with Yumizuka is burnt into my mind, so I think I just remember it when I suffer from anemia. Like Kohaku-san said, maybe I'm just tired. Perhaps. I should hurry up and get to sleep, and rest my tired body. Uh-oh. Probably gonna have one of those nightmares again. Hot. Yep, definitely looks that way. Hot. Hot. My body, once aroused, can't be calmed with something like sleep. So, tonight too, I shall relieve my thirst. It seems I went into town at night. It seems like I'm waiting with bloodshot eyes for someone to pass by. Again, suddenly, I see a face reflected in the window. The eyes are bloodshot and the face looks quite insane. Isn't this the same fucking thing you said last time? This dream, again. It seems I found my prey. I bring it down without a chance to scream, without it even realizing it has died. I'm seeing this nightmare again. Taking the dead body and the sound of biting into the throat. A gurgling sound. Drinking the blood flowing out of the rended neck, my thirst is quenched. The same scene as last night. Getting bored with just blood, I take the hand of the dead body and bite off the fingers one by one. Ugh. The same scene as last night. Getting bored with just the fingers, I take the limbs of the dead body and bite them off one by one. The same scene as last night. Then, an obstruction appears. I throw the dead body aside and jump. Someone is watching me. Is it different from last night? Something like a vast nail is flying through the air. To dodge it, I leap aside. I run up the side of a building and jump from rooftop to rooftop. The figure in black chases the vampire. From rooftop to rooftop, from shadow to shadow, the figure follows. It can't be helped. It can't be helped, it murmurs. And tonight's meal ended.